So it's quite epic.
Does it trouble you?
It's fine.
Not really.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I did it, huh? Does that even matter?
Can't you simply ignore them?
If only that were possible. Some are calling you the Herald of Andraste, and that frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
The Herald of Andraste. Andraste.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm not quite sure.
I'm not sure how I should feel.
The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Yeah, but what about the breach?
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat, they just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Okay. So, give her a chat.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Orleans and Ferelden. Mother Giselle is in the hinterlands, which can be found on the Ferelden side of the table. Simple enough. From the scouting operation for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the table now. Yeah, okay.
Chancellor Roderick came to speak with me. Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I offend the man so easily, perhaps he should try leaving me alone.
We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That would be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horse master of Redcliffe. Okay. Who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining the better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Lead Scout Harding. Liliana. Not now. Now have access to missions. Missions operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Oh, per advisor? Huh. Preferred type, which results in less than required. I haven't read any of this before, so it was just, I guess it's all self-explanatory, but so I have 0 power. I think you get power by doing stuff at the Haven really quick. Yes, later. There are some things I must attend to. Oh yeah, I kind of wanted to read about the Herald. I mean, Andraste. Who is she? She like the Virgin Mary or something? No. Who is she? I'm trying to think who she would be comparable to. Oh, I'm not a rogue. See, I'm so used to being able to pick those locks. I knew this would be different. Now I can't even pick those locks. How did I like that? Yeah, this room is pretty much a waste of time then. Until I get Varric with me. And I don't even know if we could, founding of the Chantry. Oh, that's interesting. Cardillus Dracon, king of the city-state of Orleans, was a man of uncommon ambition. In the year 15 ancient, I'm assuming that's the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker, and declared that by its completion he would not only have united the warring states of the south, he would have brought an Andrastian belief to the world. 3 years before ancient, the temple was completed. There, in its heart, Draken knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste, and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orleans. His first act as emperor to declare the Chantry as the established Andrastian religion of the empire. That's like what's that? What's that similar to in history? Declaring a religion, a state religion? I can't think of it. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Olessa of Montsimard was elected to lead the new chantry. Upon her coronation as defined, she took the name Justinia in honor of the disciples who recorded Andraste's songs. In that moment, the ancient era ended and the divine age began. From Ferelden, Folklore and History by Sister. Oh yeah, that's the that. So yeah, that reminds you. That reminds me of Catholicism. Sort of. I know. The King Henry. He declared. I think it was English. He created his own church basically. I forgot the exact name of the church, but it was pretty much. Pretty much followed. Well, I don't know. I don't think it. I don't think it followed a lot of Catholic rules and stuff like that, but he wanted to break away from Catholicism because of marriage. He wanted to have a divorce.
Heaven has been filled with silence. I knew then, and crossed my heart with shame.
Yeah, Catholicism is definitely a chant for the departed. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes toward flame, she should see fire and go towards light. The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her sword. Transfiguration 10:1, often sung by mourners as they light candles. Religion. Yeah, I won't.
Research in the nave wishes to verify that the infections have decreased in number.
As there is but one God.
I'll only agree with religious or select a religious choice
One God, and He is our Maker.
if it like sort of placates the.
Has been filled
I
with
no longer
silence.
talk to dragons.
I knew
I don't know.
and crossed my
I
heart
probably shouldn't.
with shame.
I know there's one question that she asked me if do I believe in the Maker or something, and I'm gonna choose no. Actually, I have to use the restroom, and I am back.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land. We really have bigger problems, man. Chill out.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the d'Aurelion's rightful property.
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your possession of Haven? I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with Ferenden's monarchs on this matter.
The Empress has not yet had the opportunity to do so.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Okay.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Let's investigate. How did you become ambassador? Yeah, how did you become ambassador? Let's chatter up a little bit. So, where you from?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
And what did you do to become ambassador?
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
Well, I'm not glad. I'm not gonna give her all that.
I'm glad for your help. I have a feeling the Inquisition's going to need it.
I do believe you are correct. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How about your lips to my lips? Have a conversation. She's a looker. Video game character looker. Oh, so I can't pick any locks. That is so lame.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. They never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
Were you just standing there the whole time? So you're a mage. Goodbye. See if I can pay attention this time.
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
That's good enough.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it. That'll help.
So that just increases. What was that? I forgot what that was. I'm not sure if that was a level increase or.
O Creator, see me near.
No.
For I walk only where you would bid me. Stand only in places you have blessed. Sing only the words you place in my throat.
keep forgetting there's the, 'cause I'm so used to just looking around.
You have blessed.
But they're gonna hide stuff.
Sing only the words you
Look at that.
place in my throat.
It's always just right there. It didn't say loot. I guess you have to
Though you had
walk in the
granted
vicinity.
power over the very fade itself. Though they sang hymns of praise
It's actually pretty good. Is it like HP or something? Yeah. It's going to rock that chain.
though they could do anything.
Slow down, man. Quartermaster. Come on.
No, my lord, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier. Oh, you're him. Thrin, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
So I know what these are. You just gather items and put them to the table. Or hand them into the table. Hand them into the table.
Farewell.
Put them on the table. Find what I need.
Thanks for checking anyway.
So I know where to go for those. But suck to Liliana.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
I don't speak for no motherfucking Andraste. Bad things happen?
Awful things happen every day. Get used to it.
Get used to being a pawn? To be discarded when the Maker's done with you? The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
You perhaps could blame her killers.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
All for naught. Alright. Why are you telling me this? Well, I did sort of walk up to her. Yeah, that's stupid. If I walk up to you, that means...
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Okay. Whoa.
So it's true. Butler has stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong. Not as well as I thought. Show me the reports. There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Traitors. They may not all deserve to die, but they deserve to be removed, humiliated, an equal punishment. But he did kill. You take a life.
Glad to see traitors are dealt with quickly.
This guy doesn't talk.
We must do whatever it takes to protect our interests. I am pleased that you agree.